I want my country back. Radio caller blasts Vince cable for Brexit jihadist jibe. A radio caller took a swipe at Liberal Democrat leader Sir Vince Cable for his Brexit jihadist jibe, saying she took great exception at the insult. Speaking to Nigel Farage on his LBC show, caller Elizabeth said she refused to be called a murderer for wanting my country back. Lib Dem leader Sir Vince laid into so-called Brexit jihadists who are so desperate to leave the European Union at all costs that they are reportedly prepared to sacrifice the UK's future prosperity in a scathing article for the Mail on Sunday. But Elizabeth said there was nothing wrong with wanting the country to be great again, and laid into the Tories as she accused the Conservative Party of not fulfilling the will of the people. She said, "I think that those of us that voted no in the first round of what was supposed to be just a common market remember that this country is actually great." Vince Cable insulted us by calling us recently the equivalent of jihadis. "I took great exception to be called a murderer because I wanted my country back." She added the Conservative Party had also been at fault and needed to remember that the voters were in charge. Sir Vince expressed concern at the undercurrent of violence in the language used by hardliners such as Mr. Farage, who has repeatedly warned of large-scale public anger if the referendum result was not honoured as the long-term consequences of the Leave vote gradually begin to emerge. The Twickenham MP claimed the Remain camp's warnings of economic disaster were now largely accepted. But some Leavers were now embracing the prospect of financial meltdown as a badge of honour. He again reiterated his belief that, due its vast complexity, Brexit might never happen. Sir Vince claimed elderly voters who voted Leave had comprehensively shafted the young. He told the Mail, "Press stories refer to martyrs for Brexit based on a YouGov survey suggesting 61% of the public would accept significant damage to the economy from Brexit and 39% don't mind losing their job. To describe such masochism as martyrdom is dangerous. We haven't yet heard about Brexit jihadists, but there is an undercurrent of violence in the language which is troubling. We have already had the most fervent of Brexiteers, such as Nigel Farage, warning of civil unrest if the will of the people is frustrated." He added, "Another concern is that the self-declared martyrs may be planning to sacrifice other people rather than themselves. It is striking that the martyrs appear predominantly elderly." Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.